Hey everyone, this is Mark Holloway, CEO of Meridian Medical Staffing, and I am sitting here with my beautiful daughter Hope. We were just talking about something that was coming up and wanted to kind of share some things with you guys about it. So, group of guys, including one very special individual, Patrick, who's one of our senior recruiters. Um, he got involved with Vinny from, I'll put a little plug out there, at Rocky Mountain Harley Davidson. My understanding is that Vinny has been for years getting a bunch of, we call them the big uglies, we call them Harley guys, who probably have the biggest hearts of any group of people I've ever met, including your uncle, right? Uncle Matt, my brother. Um, anyway, these guys every year do a toy drive for Children's Hospital. And Patrick's been involved with them for about 3 or 4 years. And I'm staying with my daughter, who I think can speak pretty firsthand on what it's like to be a recipient of one of those toys. Some of you know that my daughter is a cancer survivor. What kind of cancer did you have?
Neuroblastoma?
Neuroblastoma. Is that an easy one?
No.
No, it's not an easy one. So you were at Children's Hospital here in Denver. How many rounds of chemo did you have? Do you remember? You had
12.
You had 6. They were rough ones. And then you had the surgery to remove that disgusting, nasty, horrible, evil thing, right? I wanted to ask you some things. I wanted you to be able to kind of speak to Vinny and the group of guys and ask you what it means firsthand to get a toy for. And what would you get toys for? What was kind of some of the things that they give you toys for?
Like every time you got like a shot or like a poke in the whatever.
Something
Yeah.
bad.
Or like scans.
Scans, which were more stressful for parents than they were for 5-year-old and 6 year old
You
little
had to
girls.
stand really still, so like that was hard for 6-year-olds.
It is. It was. I'm sure it is, and it still is. So when you would get something like a puppet or like you were big on games, a lot of games, crafts. But if a little girl got a little doll or an action figure, what did that kind of do for getting through that procedure?
I don't know, it made it more like, made you feel like more like a normal kid, like you got like something out of something
Yeah.
bad.
Did it help to go through what maybe a little owie or maybe a big owie?
Yeah.
We learned right away that you're always honest. If it's something's gonna hurt, you tell them it's gonna hurt, because that way kids believe you when something's not gonna hurt. Because lots of times things don't hurt. So some of those toys got through the tough times, and some of those things that you just knew were gonna be tough. And as a parent, it's tough to watch and know that something's gonna be tough on that. Tell me about tell the folks a little bit about the playroom, especially on the oncology floor. What was that like? How much time? Well, how much time did you spend there?
A lot.
Would you drag your pole and your bucket?
Yeah.
We know what the bucket was for. Down to the playroom and spend as much time. And when we'd get there, there would always be a lot of kids that would live in there too. It was kind of an escape from the smells, the yuckiness, the stuff you had to go through in the room.
Yeah.
How was that the toys and the no donations from the people in Denver and all over the country? What was that like when you walked into the playroom?
Um,
You're laughing at our little boxer puppy. I'll show it to her. Got her sneezing.
and I like it was like fun to be able to like go in there and just like play and like mostly forget about like what was going on and
Yeah.
like like you'd play with whatever you wanted and like you just gotta like use your imagination and not have to deal with
Right.
like everything else.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess you were there when one of these Christmas toy drives came up. I don't think we were able to go down and participate. You probably had something going on, but we at Meridian Medical Staffing are getting very involved in this, obviously, and not just because of me and Hope's involvement in our history. It's just, it's the right thing to do, and we wanted to let Vinny and his group of guys, I hope you guys all watch this, I guess to firsthand, let them kind of see the other side of what this stuff means. It's a small thing to a lot of people to donate a toy. It's a much bigger thing for people like Vinny and Patrick and Peter and the group out there that devote their time to go down and do this. But I don't know if they always can tell the end result. They see the smile on the kid's face when they give them to them. But I think to really understand and put yourself into a kid's shoes as to what these toys really mean, it's immeasurable. And I personally will thank you as a parent, because I've seen it not only with my daughter but with other kids. And Vinny, thank you for doing this. It means a lot. We appreciate you, and it's just a wonderful thing you do for our community. Anything you want to add to the whole thing we've been talking about here today?
Yeah, just thank you, and like the kids at like the hospital just like appreciate everything you guys do. Like my dad said, like you see like the smile, but like you don't like understand like how like exciting it is for kids to be able to like get a new toy like that they can like play with.
Right then and there.
Yeah.
Make a tough day a little easier. So,
yeah.
Thanks, guys. We're going to show you this year what it looks like from a different standpoint when you actually are. We're going to join the group. Some folks from Meridian Medical Staffing are going to be riding along. Patrick is going to be one of the honorary members, the honored members, so he's going to be able to be at the front of the pack, so to speak. So the video to follow is going to be what's going to happen here this coming weekend. So thank you, Vinny. Thank you, Patrick, Peter, and the whole group of guys that donate your day to convoy you down to Children's Hospital. It's a great thing, an amazing event. Watch this.
Okay, ready? I think this is them. Well, there's a cop first. That's all I'm thinking. It's Santa. Santa's coming. Well, there's a cop first. That's all I'm thinking it must be. It's Santa. Santa's coming. That's so cute.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Smile. Stop. This is where the splicing comes in handy.